And then also, to have a democracy, you have to think. You have to vote, think right. And then to think right and have some leisure time, you need the time to think. And then what we get time is when machine does human labor. So you have time to do. So when you do laundry, you have no time to think. And laundry do machines, you have time to think. Understand? So laundry machine is the biggest women's liberations. We know no women's feminist is as much as invent of a laundry machine. Understand? Yeah, and then so when you have to walk already and not car, you cannot think too. You see. So leisure time is made by machines. So good use of machine is important to get democracy. Otherwise, because if country is poor, you can't have democracy. So certain machine is important or indispensable. Yeah. From democratic way, I mean, this very ironic reality that when I make, say, Julian Beck biography, which will be most likely shown in America, for a couple of million people, I don't make any money, but I lost money, You lose money generally, and satellite you lose lot of money. My last satellite, just before Seoul Olympic, maybe 50 million people in the world saw it, but I lost a lot of money. Whereas I make one little drawings, I can make a lot of money for 2 minutes. So that's really contradictions, yeah. Capitalism against socialism, The people want to have in pocket and they pay money, but they just have good time, they don't pay, I mean, unless you do Beatles kind of thing, million people watch. So that's a big contradiction and we don't know how to solve it. Problem is how small satellite can become, I mean, dish. If this become very small, all Chinese will have that, then they will have revolutions. For instance, Seoul, Korea, they have, although this is not legal to receive Japanese television, but already 100,000 people have dishes. When you have 100,000 people dish, police cannot arrest everybody, But I don't know the situation in North Korea or China, In China, when 100,000 Chinese have dishes, then China will become same as East Europe. They will have revolution within 10 years or 5 years. So, depend on physical size, how they have advanced, or maybe they can do like antenna, self-made dishes. I don't know, I'm very curious about it. And then, I mean, two ways is, of course, one is how much so-called international, so-called American style entertainment will dominate. How much local, so-called color would be preserved. That's very important. But yet, half of or 2/3 of American culture is black people's music. So when you are tuning into American culture, you're tuning into white American culture, but you're actually tuning into black American culture. In that way, all African culture is coming through via America to, world. So even though so-called American influence is not necessarily bad because most of them are black culture anyway, Yeah, so far it's been positive, I mean, so there's no reason to believe it should become negative, no? I mean, yeah.